Hi, and welcome to another episode of Old Guys Loving Life. I'm your host, Perry. This crazy guy is Wayne.
Yeah, the Georgia Bulldog.
So anyway, sorry guys, we broadcast that, or we advertised that we were going to go on at 12:30, and it's a little past that, but we were waiting on Wayne and his physical therapist to get finished playing with each other.
Yeah, right. Believe me, it's not playing with each other. I'm the one who's doing the. That wouldn't even sound right. No, he was bringing tears in my eyes.
But that's a good thing. We want you to be healthy. We want you to get your shoulder back to 100% so you can play golf like Tiger.
Right. I went to the doctor and they showed me the X-ray.
Yeah.
And it's got this, looks like a ball, and then it's got this long stem, and it goes down through your bone.
Yeah.
And the ball is in there where
The socket.
the socket.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
Pretty long, huh?
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
About like that.
Yeah.
He said
Goes down and screws into your bone on your arm.
He says it takes 3 to 4 months, you'll start feeling a lot better.
Awesome.
I said 3 or 4. I think I can drink some Guinness and be happier.
Hey, you know they're coming out with a Guinness White?
A Guinness what?
Oh, Guinness White.
Oh, really?
Yeah. April Fool. Haha.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that yesterday, but it was only good for April Fool's Day. So
Yeah, really.
I had to save
This
it.
ain't April Fool's Day.
So you guys notice this, right?
No, we don't. I keep throwing a paper over it.
So, stating the obvious here,
Uh-huh.
Auburn made it to the Final Four.
At least they made something in Final Four.
Sweet 16 to the Elite Eight, now to the Final Four. This coming weekend is playoffs, buddy. I mean, serious. This is the first time we're all Auburn Nation. We're excited. I told you guys last week, I am not a basketball fan.
Right.
I'm really, I hate squeak, 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 boom, squeak, 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 boom. No, I don't like basketball. But as a fan of the school, a supporter, an Auburn Tiger, this is the very first time we've ever been in the Final Four in the history of the school. It's very, very, very exciting for us.
Which is it, the Eagle or the Tiger?
What? It's Auburn
You know,
Tigers.
you got to be to make up your mind.
No.
What's your mascot?
How many times we got to talk about this?
Why? Because
It's
you keep
Auburn
bringing those weird animals in.
And the battle cry is War Damn Eagle.
Oh. And see, we have the Georgia Bulldog.
Uh-huh.
Period.
Well, that's fine.
I mean, there's no Chihuahuas or anything else.
No War Chihuahua?
No, the world.
Hey, maybe you might want to start that.
Yeah.
You have a little Georgia Bulldog out on the field, and everybody, the fans are going, "Go Chihuahua!"
Go Chihuahua. I don't think that'll go over very well.
So I don't want to dominate the show or anything over this. I'm just real excited about it. And speaking of,
Oh, please. Yeah.
I got a gift. I received a gift the
And
other
I
day.
asked him, why did you bring that in the house?
I received,
Of all the things, bags in the world, what does he bring?
I received a gift
Yay.
from my nephew.
You couldn't bury that somewhere?
I received a gift from my nephew that goes to school
Oh,
at
well,
Auburn. And also, just a couple of weeks ago, Auburn won
what?
The Southeastern Conference.
Auburn Tigers.
Auburn won the Southeastern Conference in basketball. So,
Oh, boy.
isn't that a wonderful? Very thoughtful of that young man. to
Yeah, really.
think of his
It
old
is very
uncle.
thoughtful that you bring it up at this time.
Very thoughtful. Very thoughtful young man to think of his uncle.
And I should have put my Georgia shirt on if I knew you was going to do all that.
I told you it was show material.
No, No, instead I'm wearing my Mexico shirt.
I thought that was Italian.
That's Mexico. Yeah. No,
It looks Italian.
This is a soccer team
Oh,
down there, and they're really good. You know.
oh,
But
I know that team. Senior Frog.
Senior Frog. Have you ever been to Senior Frog?
Yeah, we did a line dance. We did tequila shots. We did a
Did you
line
have
dance.
that girl that's half naked? She's got this big old.
No, you know that
thing
blonde
and
that
she's
lives
sweet?
across the street.
Huh?
That blonde that lives across the
You used to
street.
live across the street?
You know the one that lives with me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she was doing tequila shots, doing the line dancing. We're doing the line all around the room.
Did you take
there.
pictures?
No, I was right behind her. Tequila shot, party on.
Now his wife is very conservative, very quiet, and she don't do none of that stuff.
This was at
Very bashful.
This is at Grand Cayman.
I would have loved to see that.
Oh, that was probably one of our most fun cruises.
I bet it was.
Yeah, we had a good
Where
time.
was that, Cozumel?
No, that was at Grand Cayman.
Oh, Red Cayman.
Grand Cayman.
Cayman Islands.
Don't they call it Cayman?
No.
I thought they did.
No.
They call it.
The bar that you was at.
I thought the locals call it Cayman.
No, I don't know what they call it.
Okay. Well, anyway, so yeah, we
No
did go
idea.
to Cozumel. We did go to Cozumel.
Cozumel's nice.
We went to Jamaica.
I love Jamaica.
We stayed on the boat. Everybody else left the boat. We stayed on the boat and had the whole boat to ourselves while everybody was partying in Jamaica. We're just chugging,
Yeah.
swimming in the pool all by ourselves. It was great.
Yeah, because you had nobody to fool around and get in your way. or
Right.
nothing.
That's one of the
That's
best times
good.
to go to. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I bet.
Yeah, that was a good cruise, man. We like I said, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel.
Cozumel.
Went saw the ruins.
Oh yeah, but that's about what 500 steps go to the top.
Oh no, I was too drunk to do that. You see this
I
drunk
can
old
see
man
that drunk
get
old man.
halfway up and roll
You
down.
didn't even get halfway. You probably got about 20 steps and go.
The Aztecs would be cursing me if I just got up there and rolled all the way down.
I was too drunk. I can't imagine you doing that.
Oh man, why not? You know what cruises are for?
Yeah,
Have a good time. Let your hair down.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I don't have no hair.
Well, you used to have a big long ponytail.
I had a
Always
ponytail for all the way. Oh my goodness gracious, for years.
When did you start that ponytail?
When
High
I was
school?
probably in high school. No. After the military with the Army, I come home and I started growing it out, and then I had a long blonde hair, and it was way down here, and until I had that problem with my left arm, where I had that bursa, and the bursa bulged out on the elbow, and that doctor, which I won't mention the name, hit
Still
it
there.
with a needle and drained it.
Uh-huh.
Well, that left a hole, and which you should never. If you get a bursa, the best thing to do is put it in a sling or don't move whatever that's at.
You got a bursa in high school?
No, this is back to 10 years ago.
Oh.
And then I couldn't comb my hair, so I said, cut it off.
Oh, okay.
So
he
we cut
lost.
the hair.
He lost me there. Did he lose you guys?
No,
He lost us.
it's because you're still thinking about War Eagle or bird.
No,
or
I
whatever
just,
that
okay.
is.
So you started your ponytail after you were in the military.
Right when I got home.
and then your whole career being a hairdresser and a surfer dude on
the beach.
on the North Beach.
Yes.
That's when you messed up your shoulder, isn't it?
Yes, the original
Surfing.
when I come back, I was surfing and the board flipped out underneath me and got to an angle and took out this arm and it was laying out. That was 50 years ago.
I know.
And now this doctor, he
I remember
goes
it
in
like
there.
it was yesterday.
Yeah, right. You weren't even there. The doctor, he said, man, what a mess. Well, 50 years ago, the way they did operation and everything, I'm sure it's quite different than it is today.
Oh yeah, you better believe
So
that.
he went in there and looked at it, and he said, that thing is a mess. And you had a lot of scar tissues and everything. And I had the arthritis, ate that ball kind of up. And he said, it took a little while to clean all that out.
I bet it did.
Said, but now I'm going to have better range of motion and everything. So I'm happy.
That's cool.
That way I can drink better, you know.
I know. Cool. And he'll be playing golf like Tiger. He'll be playing tennis like Billie Jean King or
Billie Jean King.
hey, I got to throw out these old references. The only people that watch the show is old people like us, right?
No.
Well,
I'm sure there's young people. I don't think I'm old.
40-year-olds listen to us.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know, the other kids are listening to other things, rap and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. They're
Can
good.
you sing rap?
No, can you?
No.
No, I have no
Unless I'm
interest.
drunk.
I have no interest in rapping.
I'm not either.
Give me some Allman Brothers, some Leonard Skinner, some
Yeah, man.
Tom Petty.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
we're back at the old days of
Yep.
good music.
Yeah, good
When music was music.
When music
you know?
was music. Yeah.
Yes, that was a good old days. Really. And the Bee Gees. I like the Bee Gees.
Bee
My
Gees?
wife doesn't care for that. That was disco type
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
You know, but it was good music.
Did you ever do any disco
Dancing? Oh my good gracious, yes. I was very
the
good
bus
at it.
stop and the hustle and all
No,
those?
I didn't do that.
That was kind of like that was really big in the late 70s, early
yeah,
80s.
something like that.
Like line, it was like line dancing.
Right.
Yeah, at the bars. That was really big.
Yeah, it was, and I was more or less into the disco type music.
Drinking beer and smoking pot and doing quaaludes.
Yeah, 714
Yes, definitely.
lemons,
Yes.
which they don't.
What time is it?
They don't
Oh,
make
it's 7:14.
it. And you know my
You know what
wife.
time it is?
My wife is born on 714.
Time for a lewd.
So how can I forget her birthday? I mean, I can't forget that.
I know.
I mean, all I gotta do is just think of lemon 714.
I know.
Folks, if you don't know what 714 is, it's a drug that we used to take back when we was youngins. And it was called Gorilla Biscuit.
No, everybody that call it Gorilla Biscuits. We called it lewds.
It was loose, but it was a Gorilla Biscuit.
Well, you called it.
You take about 5 of them and sit
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes.
It was a tranquilizer.
Yes, it was a translator, all right.
I get it.
My buddy and my stepson going down the highway, and after they ate about a bunch of them, and they decided, while here up there, they're going to go to Daytona Beach to the bars. Well, that's 20 miles up the road. Well, they struck out and went on down the road, and they probably got not even halfway, and the cop pulled them over.
Sure.
Well, they couldn't figure out why they pulled him over because he was going real slow.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, but you was hit about 10 cars back there. Going from straight to the cops pulled them boys out of that car so fast. Took him, the one who was driving, put him in jail and told the other one, the passenger, go sit in the curb. You ain't getting back in this car. I mean, he just hit a bunch of cars as he was going down the road.
I knew a guy back in Houston that smoked Quaaludes.
Now, how do you do that?
He took it and he crushed it up, right? Took Quaalude, crushed it up. And then he took the powder and put it like one of these crack pipes that they have now, like a glass pipe, and fired it up and inhaled the smoke. That dude.
I never done that.
I'd never done that either. This dude.
I don't even do crack and none of that stuff. No.
No, this dude was messed up, man.
That's
So
that's too far for me.
what we're trying to say here, boys and girls, is don't do drugs. Just say no.
Say no. Just
Say-
drink
say-
alcohol.
War down Eagle, go to college and be something respectable.
Well, I don't know about that college. I was. You're gonna make me put a blind. Wait, can't you cover that? Oh my goodness.
We're having fun today.
I know. You know, why you wear a shirt like that? You're gonna hurt the poor people's feelings.
Why? How am I going to hurt their feelings?
Look at that. That's kind of
They
a
support
shirt.
their teams. I'm just supporting my team. That's all.
No wonder you didn't want me to
You
change
support
shirt.
the little Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Nobody makes fun of you for supporting the Chihuahuas.
My dog is not a Chihuahua, it's a bulldog.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go
and it ain't no ego or whatever that other thing you got. You got too many animals for it, I can say.
Yeah, well, those little animals are doing quite well.
Yeah. Yeah, this time.
They're doing quite well.
We'll see when it comes to football.
Where did you see this video I showed you? I'm going to show you. Oh, man, it was awesome. So anyway,
What video?
oh, nothing. We'll talk about that later. So
Is it X-rated?
As a matter of fact, the other day, Sunday, when I was watching the Final Four
Right.
playoffs,
Right.
well, actually, it was the Elite Eight going into the Final Four. I was at a local brewery, and my wife and I are sitting there, and we're having a beer and having a lunch and everything, watching the ball game. This guy comes in and he sits down beside my wife, and he pulls out a card and he shows it to the bartender. He says, "Oh, I'm here for this free drink." He had a free drink card that he got somewhere in Bike Week. And the guy says, "Oh, yeah, this will give you one free drink. What would you like to have?" And the guy says, "Well, I'm not very familiar with your type of beer. What do you have that's close to a domestic?"
Huh?
That's what I said. And
What do you mean closer to a Damascus?
about the time he said a domestic, I looked at the bartender. The bartender looked at me. We both went. And then the bartender quickly said, "What kind of beer?" Good thinking, Mr. Bartender. He says, "What kind of beer do you normally drink?" And he
said Bud Light.
He said Bud Light.
Oh, what is he thinking that in a brewery that is here making? It is the
Domestic. So my wife looked at me. She says, "You didn't know the difference at one time in your life." I'm like, "Yeah, I knew the difference between a domestic and an import
Amen.
forever."
Oh yeah.
So anyway, but the guy, I get it. How many times have I said it on this show? I'm a beer geek. I'm a beer snob.
Right. So am I.
He's not as much of a beer snob as I am, because I really, seriously, there are beers that you drink that I would not touch.
That's because you have different poor taste. Look at the shirt.
I'm talking about about all I drink is craft beer. You won't see me touching a Schlitz, a Falstaff, a Yingling.
When did you ever see me do that?
I don't drink that stuff, Budweiser stuff. I drink all craft beer.
Yeah.
Nothing against all these people. I just like that type of beer.
No, we've gotten to the past that after the last 10, 15 years. Well, 10 years, 12, 15.
And I say,
And we're now into the new age of craft beer.
right, but
And we get different flavors.
right, but I'm saying, I know I'm a beer snob,
Right.
and I don't mean to be a dick about it, but I am. I'm a beer snob. But so this poor guy, he didn't know anything about beer. Obviously, he didn't know anything. Oh, I got a free drink card. I'm gonna go over to this place and have a free drink. That's all he was thinking.
Yeah.
And then he gets there and says, "Oh, it's a brewery." Well, what kind of beer you have?
Here's the
Domestic? What do you have close to a domestic?
Was this
I don't know.
New Smyrna? Brewery?
Corona?
Corona.
Is Corona a domestic or an import?
Actually, it's an import.
Yes, it
it's
is an import.
But I wouldn't even drink Corona. Corona's all right. But I tell you what, Mandela to me, Negro Mandela is the best.
Negro Mandela.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Mexico, I would say definitely Negro Mandela.
So anyway,
But every country's got their own Type.
So this guy got a Pilsner. Drank it.
A Pilsner.
He got a
good German beer.
He got a little Pilsner glass about this big. That was his free glass right there, about that big.
That
maybe 2 ounces. Yeah,
you know those little, you about one group.
Those little taster.
Yeah, those little taster things.
Yeah, that you order a flight and you want to taste this. That's what it was. That was his free beer. So he drank.
I would think that's an
He
insult.
drank that, and the whole while he was drinking it, he's sitting there studying the menu, you know. And we're watching the game. And on commercials, I'd look over at him, see what he's doing, because I wanted to help this poor guy.
Yeah.
Right. So then he he finished that, and the bartender says, "Well, you want to try something else?" And he says, "What about this Jeremiah Red?" He said, "Can I try that?" Oh yeah, I'll get you some. So he gave him a sample. Gave him a little sample. Said, oh yeah, I like that. Pint. Red. So he drank this red. It's like an amber red.
Right.
And so then when he finished that, he said, "Oh, I really like that. It's got a good bite to it." And I said, "Hey, bite." And I said, "If you like that, if you like something with a bite, you should try this, an IPA." "Oh, I don't know if I'd like an IPA." And I said, "You should try an IPA if you like something with a little crisp bite to it." And
a different taste or taste. Yes.
I converted him.
You did.
I saved his soul, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
I saved his soul. Go in peace, my son.
That's a good story.
It is a good story.
Where was this brewery at? In New Smyrna?
That brewery in Port Orange.
Oh, in Port Orange?
Yeah.
Port Orange. Tomoka?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you quit going there.
Well, I did until they brought my beer back.
Oh, now you're buddies with them.
No, I covered this in the show. I told everybody I was all pissed off about them because they didn't have my beer.
Yeah, I remember
and
about you.
Then I came back on and said, "Hey, they got my beer. As long as they have my beer."
What kind of beer you got?
It's a blood orange hop.
Oh, that's right. I remember it.
Yeah, it's good. I had it on the tap.
Yeah. It is good. I liked it.
Yeah, it's got like that full orangey taste with that great bold IPA bite to it.
Right. I bet that was good.
That's what I got to drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you got on tap now?
I don't have anything on tap right now. But thanks to the U.S. government, I'm going to go and buy me a keg here pretty soon.
Back up.
Yeah.
What's the government got to do with this?
Oh, Uncle Sam took care of me.
Oh, because your income tax.
No.
Because
I'm a veteran.
And they give you free pass to have all the beer you want?
Yes. Almost. They give me.
You really say these things?
It's true. It's true.
They give you allowance.
I went to the VA and I said, "Hey, my ears ring." And I said, "My ears have been ringing since I worked on an aircraft carrier and I worked around with jet engines and all this kind of stuff." And they said, "Oh, let's test your ears." And then they come back and said, "Here's a check. You'll get this check every month for the rest of your life."
Because
my ears are ringing.
And they're going to compensate by not giving you ear things or nothing. They're just going to give you money to where you can go buy beer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you, Uncle Sam.
Oh, yeah. And I did the Army. How'd you get this? Because you was on a...
No, I just went and said, "Hey, my ears are ringing.
I need to go.
Can I get anything for this?"
I need to go over and tell them that.
Yeah. Does your ears ring?
No, but yeah, but check.
I'll tell them it does.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Well, it's too late now.
Yeah. So it's enough money to buy
1K.
I could buy a craft beer keg every month for the money they give me.
Is that a full keg or is that a half a keg?
It's a six. It's a six of a barrel.
So how much do they charge roughly around these things?
How much is a sixth of a barrel?
Yeah.
Depends on the type of beer.
Well, I know. That's what I
mean,
said.
if you're looking at Bud Light, you're probably going to get a sixth of a barrel for like $25. If you get a craft
They'd have
beer
to pay me,
on
not me
IPA,
pay them.
like a High Life,
Right now, there you
or
go.
something like that, then I'm looking about $100.
Oh, that ain't bad.
So the government's writing me a check for a little over $100 a month for the rest of my life.
Wow. I need to go over there. What's here?
At the VA?
Yeah. And you went in there and they told you this. Huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I went in there and I said, hey, and blah, blah, blah. I went through the thing. They said, oh, and they sent me to a audiologist. They paid my gas mileage to go to an audiologist, and they tested my ears for free. And then they just actually, in fact, the money was in my account before I got the letter that said, hey, we found.
That's wild.
Yeah. So they put the money in the account before they actually sent me the letter that said, hey, you're getting a disability check.
How long was you in the Navy?
3 years, 8 months.
See, I was in 6 years in the National Guard Army.
Yeah, but you
But
never,
they don't-
you
they
never
don't-
left Key West or something. You just.
What do you mean Key West? I went to San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, I thought
In
you
the
just hung out
desert?
at the bar. That's what the National Guard does.
Yeah, right. Now the National Guard does all the fighting.
Our wonderful.
Never mind.
I know. We went there last week. We're not.
Yeah,
gonna
we're
do
not
that
going
this
there
week.
this week.
We're not going.
We're not
there
going to
this week.
start that one.
I'm disappointed, man. What's up? There's Daniel. Daniel checked in. So
Hey, Daniel, how you
checked
doing,
in.
buddy?
But you guys didn't check in like I thought you were going to this week. But that's
Yeah.
all right. The girl Kimberly said she was going to watch.
Well, hey, Kimberly, come on.
You know Kimberly.
Kimberly. Oh, yeah.
That's your Kimberly girl.
Yeah.
She said she was going to watch the show today.
Yeah.
There's-
I got to get Kevin back.
Look,
And I got to get,
Daniel just joined. Hey, Daniel.
hey, Daniel.
We got to get you back on the show here.
Yeah, I need to get Kevin back up on the show.
I know.
Yeah, and well, since I've been out of work and everything, I haven't had a chance to see everybody. So
Right.
and plus, man, I tell you what, first 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, that's the last thing I want to do is see anybody.
Oh, I'm sure.
All I think about was the pain that I was having in my arm.
I know.
Now it's just like a little toothache. It's getting better. Except when we had that rain yesterday.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Did it ate then?
Oh, it ate.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it ate. Made me want to cry for my mama.
Daniel, what are you doing now?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know it's going to take a minute for this to get to you and for you to respond by replying back. Are you driving a big truck?
What is
He
that?
said he would love to come on the show. Are you driving a big truck?
What's that? Is that passing gas?
Yeah.
Oh.
The truck horn.
Oh, okay.
That's why I did this, not like this. If you're driving a big truck, Daniel, pull over on the side of the road before you go typing and telling us what you're doing. And
Yeah, he doesn't want his boss
Don't-
seeing and saying the other way around.
don't text and drive. We want everybody to be okay. We don't want you.
That's right. You don't want to be doing texting. And without that big wheel, that's almost.
PNS pavers. I don't know what that is.
What are you talking about, pavers?
He's driving for PNS pavers. I need some paving work done.
That's that one
You
that
get a discount? Can you redo my driveway?
I think he drives them carrying them and dropping them off. I don't think he's laying them. You know this guy? He works with you before?
You know Daniel. Daniel's the Gator guy.
Oh yeah, that's why I forgot who you were. I mean, you, the Gator. Well, here I am. I got a Gator guy over here in a
In an
Auburn.
Auburn
That's it. I got to
Tiger.
read it every once in a while.
Today's his first day running night. Wow. Go work at night.
Oh, now that's got to be fun.
Oh man.
I do not. I have a hard time driving at dark.
Yeah.
And for some reason I don't like it. And it used to when I was a kid, I didn't mind it, but now, oh,
I know.
man. But you're pretty high up, so you can really see the road and everything.
Yeah, it gets to you. You know, it's just like you in your car. For the truck driver, it's the same. You know, when you get older, it's harder for you to drive at night. The lights are the oncoming lights are brighter. You know, it's harder to see. I had a guy the other day. I called in and I said, "Hey, we got you doing this, this, and this," and he said, "Oh, I can't do that." And I said, "Why not?" He said, "Because it's still going to be dark when I'm supposed to leave, and I cannot drive at night."
Oh.
So he only has to work. He only works during the day. He comes in at sunrise, and he says it's more peaceful at night. So he comes in at sunrise and goes and does his little local run and comes back, goes home.
I've been doing.
Yeah.
So it's peaceful at night. So you're trying to say that there's not that many automobiles out there at nighttime?
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can just cruise right along and just put it on. What do you do? Put it on automatic cruise and just truck on?
Oh yeah. Most truckers just put it on cruise control. Man, go back into the sleeper, make them a sandwich, lay down and watch some TV, and then whenever you get
Whoa!
whenever
Who's on the steering wheel?
it's on cruise control, and whenever you get near where you're supposed to stop, the bed vibrates and wakes you up, and then you get up and you steer it into the parking space.
I don't know why I ain't getting this. Is that true, Daniel?
Yeah, it's like autopilot on a plane.
I know you're a Gator fan, but is that true?
you just hit autopilot, and then you can make a sandwich, watch TV. You don't have to worry about anything. And then
You never look at the highway.
the truck has navigation and GPS and all that collision control stuff, and you just like chill out. And then the bed will vibrate and tell you when it's time for you to wake up. And then you get up and you get in your seat, get strapped in, and oh, here's your exit. And you pull off. See, yes, it's a new technology.
Where is it?
Right there.
Yes, it's a new technology. I be darned.
See?
I be darned. So next time when I'm looking up there in the truck and going by one of them at night and I don't see nobody in it, I start going,
No. you just cruise on safely because you know that guy's back there watching Price is Right or something in his sleeper. He's back there watching satellite TV, having himself
how long has this been going on?
having himself a roast beef sandwich.
How long has this been going on, Daniel? How many years? Been a long time?
I know. You're sit here wait for him to say something.
I know he can't say that. Too bad we can't have a conversation.
A video feed,
Yeah,
a two-way video feed.
I know there's an app called What's Up, and you could do that.
Well, we could get Daniel. We could get other people on with like Skype or something and record all that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Skype.
we could Skype.
What do you think?
See, it started today.
Oh, it started today. This machine. Good luck, Daniel.
I don't think Daniel's following. So anyway,
oh, that's too much. I'm sure all you folks out there are really happy. What's that blue thing going?
what blue thing?
Huh?
What blue thing?
That little blue thing right there was doing this going up.
Oh, that's somebody liked.
Oh, yeah, you guys are gonna love this show.
See,
See?
that's a like.
Oh, okay.
See?
All right. Well, Daniel, you have to tell us all about this. You know, I'm really interested. Now, that means actually cars in the near future, we don't have to be sitting there and driving anymore.
Right. Well, there's cars out there now that will drive down the road and you just sit there in the car.
So when the officer pulls you over, you just say, "And it wasn't me, sir. It was the machine."
What's those cars? Mercedes has it. Tesla has it. Some of the other high-end cars have it where, seriously, where you just push the button on cruise control, let off your foot, take your hand off the wheel, the damn thing drives. It keeps you centered in the lane. And if you approach another vehicle, it senses you coming up on the other vehicle, and it will slow you down to keep
you in that one lane.
It will keep you in so many feet from the car in front of you.
So if that car stops or slows down, will it go over and go around it?
It will brake.
Oh, it will brake. It'll
brake.
stay in the lane.
Yeah.
I see.
Now you could take control and go into the other lane and go around it, but the car will brake or slow down to maintain a safe distance from the other car. And then if a car was to come off of an exit and pull in between you and this guy, then it will back you off even further.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is cars and trucks have this right now.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
In the very
You've been drinking too much punch.
No, I tell you, in the very near future, you're going to see a convoy of trucks going down the highway.
Oh, all together.
All at the same speed with X amount of space in between them. Doing the same thing. They're just going to be cruising down the road until it's time for them to turn off at wherever they're supposed to go. But each truck that comes into the highway are automatically going to be regulated to go with the flow with the rest of them. There's not going to be these guys getting out in the left-hand lane and clogging up the highway and riding side by side. Those days are over. Everybody's going to be in a line.
And everybody's going to go together.
Right. Exactly. Like a freight train, but with distance.
That's on the main highway. They're like the 95
right.
and stuff like that.
Right.
It wouldn't do that in town.
Yeah.
I'll be darned. That is interesting. I never knew that.
I know. It's a new thing that's coming down the pipe.
And this is just starting all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. They're laying the foundation work for it now.
I don't know how I would feel with nobody sitting in the seat and me looking around going, oh, shit.
Hey, there's even talks about having trucks with no drivers at all. And when the trucks are going down the road like this, all in a convoy together, the driver does nothing but just sit there and maintain the system watch the systems, air pressure, electrical, and the fluids in the engine and all that. That's all he's doing is maintaining that.
He's not even driving anymore. He's just maintaining it.
He's watching the instruments. That's all he has to do is sit there in the seat. And then because the trucks will drive itself, truck will even up until he gets to where he needs to turn off.
Right.
And then go on the back roads or whatever to get to where he needs to make his delivery, and then obviously get out and back the truck up and stuff.
Wow. Man, that's so cool.
I know.
I can't wait to buy one of them cars. And here I'm going to Key Largo in about 3 more weeks, and I got to just hop in the car and put it on cruise control, and off we go.
Well, I'm glad you said that. So I wanted to touch base with you and inform the group here so you're going to Key Largo here in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Into April.
Yes.
You're going to do
April the 20th.
Do some fishing.
Back the same place.
Go back down to Almirada.
Yeah, we're going to Key Largo. We have a timeshare there, and it's right on this main canal that goes from the ocean and to the big bay.
Right.
Actually
Gulf.
The Gulf.
Mm-hmm.
And in between, and all the fish, a lot of them goes in and out right along that time.
Sure.
So we can just sit there and have a blast. And at a certain time, they catch a lot of mangroves. And mangrove season or catching, it started about already now. And this will be continuing until about mid-May. And then it'll be shrimp running. And then the shrimp runs through there. And we also, at night, we can do trout fishing where we're at. We could actually see everything. And I'm going to, hopefully I'll take a bunch of pictures and send.
Well, that's
send you.
good. Yeah, do that. And
Yeah,
if you
and
get
we'll
the
do another
opportunity-
show, you
Yeah.
know, on Tuesday. Hopefully we can I'll find a place that might be something different.
Mhm.
You know, there's one place I have in mind that I would like to do a show at. And I
Okay.
can't remember the name of it. Warford's Fishing Place or something. It's right there on.
You don't want to
the
go
main
back to
line.
Almirado Brewing and
I could go back
do
there. I don't
another
mind.
interview there?
I like the beer and I like the lady and I like everything was there. Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, I like to go down to Alvarado and see John at the Lorelei. You know, that's a beautiful place. Good food. You know, I have to give him a call. Maybe we'll do a little show
That's
with
good.
him. He's in New Smyrna. Actually, he grew up, kind of here in New Smyrna. He used to manage Norwoods back in many years ago. And he also managed another restaurant here before they took him down to Alvarado.
Wow.
And now he's living down there, him and his wife, and they've been there ever since. But they still have a house there.
Oh, I would stay down there. Oh, I love it.
Yes, I would in the wintertime, but summertime, no.
Yeah.
Too hot.
Too hot, that's for
Now,
sure.
it's hot here, but me and you are used to it. We don't even bother us. But down there, that's a whole different type of hot. I mean, hot.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless you're in the Key West and you're doing the Duval Crawl.
So Daniel says he's never been to the Keys, would like to go some days. They have they don't have them gators down there. They have the, what's the other thing called? The Cayman, crocodiles.
The Concave.
Crocodile.
Crocodile, yeah.
They have crocodiles in the Everglades.
Never been to the Key West?
Never been to the Keys.
Never been to the Keys? You would love the Keys. I
Yeah.
tell you what.
Yeah, let's go fishing.
Yeah, it's good fishing.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun right then. I
So-
love that area.
So this weekend, we are going to the Redneck Riviera, some people call it.
Is that in Auburn?
No,
Oh.
it's Pensacola, Panama City Beach.
Oh, Pensacola.
You know,
yeah.
the Panhandle.
Right,
That's why they call
right,
it
yeah,
the
right.
Redneck Riviera because
Right.
it's Alabama and New Orleans and Mississippi and
Yeah.
you know.
Is that why they call it redneck?
Yeah, and also because kind of Georgia trickles down in there too. So
I'm not even paying attention to that.
so we're going to stay in a place, a condo thing with my brother and his wife, and we're going to watch the Final Four playoffs.
That's this weekend.
That's this
And
weekend.
who are y'all playing?
We are playing against Virginia.
Ooh,
Yes,
Virginia's good.
well, that's what they said about.
So if you win
That's
that
what they
one,
said about North Carolina.
so then you play the following weekend is when the whole big show is? Okay.
For the national championship.
I try to watch it this weekend.
All right.
When is it? A Saturday?
It's Saturday. I think it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, everybody, try to watch them. Get a
Saltwater crocs, he said. Okay, so
Saltwater croc. Oh,
so
that's
yeah,
right.
so this weekend that's where we're going. We'll have some stories to tell about obviously the Final Four game and spending time with my brother and maybe doing some fishing and probably doing a lot of drinking. And then Sunday, my granddaughter she lives in Pensacola and she's a softball player. So
I like
So
Pensacola.
we're going to Pensacola and see my
This is the
granddaughter.
military Air Force,
It's
is it?
Navy.
Navy?
It's a Navy town.
Oh.
It's a Navy town.
I
It's
remember
the home
something.
of the Blue Angels.
That's when we had that big hurricane that came through here, and I hauled butt out of here.
Yeah,
And I went to Pensacola.
Well, we went to Crestview.
Yeah, you was with me.
I know. There was a Whataburger right next to
Hey,
the hotel.
we were sitting out there partying.
That's the other thing I'm excited about for this weekend. It's cool to go and see the ball game. It's cool. We'll hang out with my brother, but I'm going to get to have a Whataburger.
There you go.
They don't have Whataburger around here.
No,
They have Whataburgers over there. Though.
yeah.
I'm going to get my belly full of Whataburger. Number 2, with jalapeno and a chocolate shake.
I bet that's good.
And then have a big fat cigar.
And everything was good till you said the cigar.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
Oh, I picked up a couple today. Nice big fat. Oh,
I bet you can't wait tonight when you sit back with a cocktail and smoke it.
brother, I'm going to go and edit the show
And then you
and
go,
smoke it. I'm not waiting till the night. What are you talking about? I have.
okay.
I know you can't have any, but I'm
No.
going to have some Crown Royal vanilla.
Yeah, I've had that. It's good.
Yeah, just a little.
Have you tried their new one, the peach?
No,
Oh, man.
that's too much like Georgia.
Yeah, but well, that's probably why I like it. No, I like my Crown Royal. I drank a little bit of it.
Peach. I think
The
I really
peach is
would like
good.
the peach.
I like it, but I don't do the apple.
I don't like apple, but I like
No.
the vanilla. The
The
vanilla,
vanilla,
is very smooth.
I'm not sure if I had that or not. I just like Crown Royal. I like Crown Royal regular, and I like the black.
Yeah.
The black is a little stronger,
Uh-huh.
but it's got a more of a bite to it. It's good. It's good flavor.
Yeah.
You know, but you got to be a Crown Royal.
Well, that's the only Canadian whiskey I drink.
Yep.
I don't drink anything but that.
Now, my other
Canadian.
liquor that I like is Jameson. And now I tell you what,
And Gentleman Jack.
I like Jameson, not Gentleman Jack.
You
That's a
don't,
bourbon.
you don't drink Gentleman Jack?
Yeah, I drink it, but I'd rather have a Jameson.
Yeah.
Jameson's a good liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. What's that other?
Johnny
Irish?
Walker.
No, there's another one that starts with a P in Ireland, and I can't remember the drink. If anybody knows that name,
P.
It's-
Dwiddle.
it's P something, but it's an Irish whiskey, and it's real good. I would think it's almost better than Jameson, but I had it when I was over there. If anybody can remember, tell me the name, I'd appreciate it.
Well, you can probably Google it.
Yeah, I could. No doubt. Anyway, so what else? You got anything else you want to talk about before we go?
No.
No. All right, so we're rooting for Auburn. Oh, he is.
He said we're.
I said we, yes.
Yeah.
I did make that mistake.
Uh-huh.
Yes. This is the only time. What is it?
The other person joined. Hey,
Hey, John. Yes.
so
Anyway, yes. Auburn. I would like to see them win. Yes.
well, thank you.
At least they can win something.
Well, that's very noble of you,
Yeah.
because there are actually, would you believe this? There are actually people in Alabama that are Alabama fans that are hoping that Auburn loses.
No way.
Yes.
Well, you got two different types here in Alabama.
Well-
You got that. What was it? Alabama. What is it called? That the one that wins all the football.
They win some of the football.
Yeah, and then you got Auburn.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. The Alabama fans are against Auburn doing well, whether it be in football, basketball, softball, whatever.
Really?
But the Auburn fans are very supportive. Just like if Georgia was in the Final Four this weekend,
I'd be all over.
I would be watching it, man. I'd be supporting my friend's team.
I would be. I'd be drinking and talking.
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with
I
those.
have no idea what it is.
Something's wrong with those people, man. I tell you.
Well, hey, everybody's got their own type of thing with what they like and everything.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're going 48 minutes here. So, and he's nudging me because he's wanting to take a pain pill.
Yes.
And I'm wanting to go have a cigar and have some of that great vanilla.
His
Crown.
arm's still screaming over
You want me to hit
here.
it again?
No.
Like I did last week.
Yeah, you did. I remember. Made me jump right out of the chair.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it very much. Go to our website, www.oldguys.biz. There you see our photographs, our T-shirts, our hats, our pint glasses. All of our podcast episodes are listed there on our website. we've only been doing video a very short time. Man, thank you for the smiles and the likes and everything, everybody. And we appreciate you listening to the show.
Really.
And
Try to join us next week. And that way you guys can really listen to the whole thing. And of course, go back to later on when he gets this on and listen to it. Because we had a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I hope that we can give you more of a heads up than like an hour. Like if we can tell you 3 or 4 days or a week in advance that we're going to be on air at a certain time.
Yeah.
We got to get that worked out. Once he gets over his shoulder business,
right,
we'll get a definite schedule worked out, and we'll let you guys know in advance. That way we can have a whole room full of people, and we can
and y'all can listen to it here, yeah, and we all get together.
All right. So anyway, on that.
And you were going to say.
And you're going to say what you're going to say.
Georgia Bulldog.
And War Down Eagle.
Bye, guys. Hey, you had a lot of people.